Yes, security and security risk management is very critical in our work, much as it may not be our core business, because we need to make sure that we deliver our programs with ease, with less interference, such that with the people we want to reach are able to access the water, sanitation and hygiene.
Risk assessment, it's not a one-off thing, it's a continuous process, because risks keep changing according to the context and time.
Having this security management training is good because we get visitors. As ourselves as WaterAid employees, we travel to the fields. We work in a different cultural environment, and all those facts exposes us to the security risks. So it's good that we have this training so that we are able to inform. First of all, we know how to collect the information, and then how to pass the information to people who are going to the field, people who are traveling from one country to another. But also, as WaterAid, we are also involved in our constructions. In our construction, let's say in our swash work, in school wash, yeah, we do constructions. Or even in when we dig wells and everything, there are a lot of security issues there where we have to follow. So from this training, I'm sure at the end of the day, we are able, first of all, to do the security analysis. And after doing the security analysis, then we'll be able to know how to manage, probably mitigate the risk. So after this training, we're expecting country programs will go back and review their security policies. We know we have policies, but does every staff understands it correctly? So we hope the participants, the representatives from the country programs here, will be able to go review the policies, but also take this learning to the rest of the staff. And we are hoping that the security issue will not be a forgotten thing. It will be part and parcel of our daily operations.
As we strive to provide access to safe water and sanitation to people, if there is no security, or if the security is not good, definitely our work, our whole business is affected. So training on security risk management is very important for myself, for the staff, and for the country, the CP as a whole. Security, the systematic security risk management needs to be embedded in the whole programming that we are doing, and needs to be something that is at the core of our business with partners, the management of the CP in general, and something that needs to be embedded in all the programming as a CP, as a country. Definitely I need to use the knowledge from this training. First of all, I will share the knowledge with the rest of the staff. We normally have our security management policy. I will definitely organize a review of the security policy in place and organize systematic training to staff. And this will be on regular basis, because security is something that is very volatile. You need a review, a continuous review, a continuous training, a continuous refresher training to staff to make sure that you are practicing what you learned from it. So briefly sharing the knowledge of the rest of the staff, and then organizing systematic and constant review of policies and how we implement them at the country level.
Alex Ndama from WaterAid Tanzania, working as the lead person on school wash program. The fact at the community level where we are implementing projects, there are a number of things happening, like the mining discoveries, and which are directly affecting our programming. Sometimes in just the implementation of the projects in some communities, they have those kind of risk or security issues. So this training is really important. We've encountered several of them, but we've been trying to address those situations in an ad hoc way or from different angles. But we address those risk and the security issues, but not in a structured way. So I think that this training will help us address these issues in the most structured way.
Well, this security and risk assessment, I found it very related to any program design, because at the end of the day, the program deliberation can be affected one way or another if there is no proper risk analysis, assessment, and mitigation measures are taken. So either for ongoing projects as well as for the new project to design, the risk assessment is paramount important. Basically, since Ethiopia is a big country and our area of intervention is very much scattered, and especially in the light of that the country is going to conduct election next year, and risk by its nature is not predictable as such. So having a risk assessment, analysis, and mitigation plan is very much important and very much related to program design and implementation. What I am convinced to do is that apart from other needs assessment, risk assessment, security and risk assessment will be one tool that will be explored first before a project is to be designed and submitted for the donor. So it's going to be one of the criteria that will really determine our program implementation processes.